The second mode that I would like to introduce to you is now the maintenance mode. So the first one we're going to explain is the battery installation mode, and the other one is the maintenance mode. Let's first look at the battery installation mode. To install the batteries, one starts off in the off position, and you may require two hands, one to push the command button and one to switch on the system. And the display will show you clearly battery access mode. Once again, only one battery installed, so we get the warning that only one battery is activated or installed. To extend it, the HV batteries are activated to align the propeller, as you can see with the yellow brackets there, the yellow triangles holding it in position. And the single push of the extended mode button will extend the propeller into a mode where the batteries are accessible. In the battery access mode, the pilot will extend until a predefined position, which gives sufficient access to remove the battery safely. To remove the batteries, the R pin, the safety pin is removed, the safety cap is removed, it's unscrewed, and the battery can be swung out of position. Swing the pin out, carefully slide the battery backwards and remove safely. The installation process is the opposite way again. Carefully position the battery inside the bay. Put the locking pin on, the locking lever. The locking screw. The locking cap. And the safety pin. Once the batteries has been reinstalled, it's critical to verify that the propeller alignment is correct. It could have been, although unlikely, be misaligned by the wind. For example, if the wind could turn it around like this, and now it's 180 degrees off, and it will be visible by the balancing weight on the top here, which is now on the top side. This should always be on the bottom of the propeller. By the way, don't fear, it's only a maintenance demonstration, so all the bolts are not in and not secured. Don't fear. To ensure that the propeller is the right way around, according to the flight manual, a quick run should be performed before stowing the propeller. So, just for demonstration's sake, let's turn it around and have a look at the effect, and we're going to extend and test the propeller with a weight facing to the top. To test the propeller, if it's in the correct alignment position of the battery installation, we're first going to exit the battery mode, access mode, by switching the system off and switch it on in the normal operational mode. Only one battery installed, so acknowledge the warning. The power bus is pre-charging. Again another warning, and now we get a warning telling us the prop is not vertical. Whenever you're in flight and you see this warning, please don't proceed to extend it. For sure you will have damage to your doors and or propeller. Okay, let's see what will happen if you override this message and you do extend it in flight. In this specific case, the propeller is completely free and will be able be turned by wind forces and will for sure cause damage to the propeller and the doors. Extending it manually, which is not advisable in this condition, once it reaches the full position, it will activate it to the correct position. And as you can see now, if you had made a mistake with the installation of the batteries, the propeller is now the right way around, and we're going to give it a quick run just to test the propeller off again, and it's aligned to the correct position. Retracting the propeller now will give the exact the desired result to ensure that the propeller is aligned and stowed correctly in the bay.